Stephanie Bain, I have a books. I'm a book nerd. There's so many books. Hello everyone, Stephanie here, and it's gonna be my March wrap-up. Yeah, I read 10 books this month. I'm super stoked, proud of myself. I think I did pretty good. And that's mostly because I got really, not really sick, but I got sick. And I stayed in bed for like 2 days, and instead of marathoning on Netflix, I marathon read. Whoop whoop. So I'm going to show you the books that I read this month. The first book I read this month was the 9th book in the Sweep series by Kate Tiernan, which is Strife. I loved it. It's obviously can't tell you anything about this one specifically, because it is the 9th book in a series. But oh my goodness, it's getting really good. I enjoy this. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. I love this witch series. Super awesome, super cool, super fun. Super. Then I read Born Wicked by Jessica Spotswood. That's her name. Yes, it's her name. I'm so proud of myself. I really enjoyed this book. At first I was like, oh, okay, it's good. It's not bad. And then I kept reading. I was like, oh my god, this is getting really good. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. Really enjoyed it. It's about 3 sisters and witch and magics. And it's not allowed where they're at. And things, something happens, leads to another. There's Finn. I love Finn. But really enjoyed this. This is the first book in the Cahill Witch Chronicles. I cannot wait to continue on with the series in the far future, because you'll see in my next 2 videos why. I just can't buy the next book. Then I read after that. What did I read after that? Oh, well, and then I read The Shadowhunters Codex by Cassandra Clare and Joshua Lewis. I kind of skim read it. I read a lot of the notes. It was super funny. Loved it. It was really interesting. I liked, just being able to get everything in one book. But I really enjoyed it. It was super good. And I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars because, well, the drawings in here are pretty dope. The notes are hilarious. And there's just, also, that's just, and then the cover. And it's smooth. Oh, it's like velvet. The next book after that was the continuing books. There's a little story behind this, but this is Vampire Diaries, The Hunters, Volume 1, Phantom. Now, I didn't know a ghostwriter wrote this, because I thought it was because Vampire Diaries is consists of a lot of series within the big series. There's the first 4 books, then there's the Return trilogy, then it's the Hunters trilogy, and then it's, I don't remember what the last one is, but it's a bunch of little series within a big series. And I thought the last trilogy in the Vampire Diaries series was written by a ghostwriter, because it says Aubrey or Audrey Clark, right? Yeah. No, this one's written by a ghostwriter too. And as you guys know, I love L.J. Smith, but The Vampire Diaries is my least favorite series of hers that I've read. I enjoyed this one a lot more than the other Vampire Diary books. It's not better than her other books, but it's really good. And when I found that out, this is going to sound really stupid, but I knocked a half a star. I saw my nail looked really weird. I knocked a half a star off when I found it was a ghostwriter, because it was just a really crappy situation how that came about. If you guys don't know, she was fired from it, and then they brought someone else on. And yeah, so I gave it a 3.5 stars. It was pretty good. I liked the continuation. It was more solid, not so everywhere. And yeah. Although I need to read her fan fiction that she wrote, which is her literally continuing the story, but it's all in ebooks. And, like they say, if you want Elena to be with Stefan, go ahead and continue reading the hard, the actual physical copies. But she ends up with Damon with L.J. Smith writing, and I need to, I ship them, so hardcore. So, yeah, I read this. I still enjoyed it. It was still Vampire Diaries, and I still have 2 more to read, but I probably won't be reading those very soon. I have other books I need to read. And the last physical 4 books I read was actually an entire series, and that was the Balefire series. I know, it sounds like I'm cheating, but it's not. There's 4 books in this one ginormous 1,000-page book, and oh my goodness, super good, super fast-paced, really enjoyable. My least favorite book of all 4 of them was definitely the first one. I gave that one a 3.5 stars. It was good, but it just wasn't as good as the rest of them. Then the second and third books got 4.5 stars out of me because those got really, no. Sorry. Second book got 4. Third book got 4.5. Last book got 4. Still really good, really enjoyable. It's about two girls. I don't remember how to pronounce one of the names. Thais or something like that. And Cleo. They're identical twins. They don't know about each other, but Thais lives up in the northeast or something. I don't remember what state she came from. And, you know, Cleo lives in Louisiana. She knows she's a witch, but Thais's dad ends up dying, and then she moves with people down in Louisiana, and that's where the story takes off. She finds out she's a witch, and everything takes off from there. But it was super fast paced, so good. Kate Tiernan's amazing. I still love the Sweep series a little bit more than this, but this is really good. Just so good, and I really freaking loved it. So yes, and I love how floppy. Like seriously though, this book is like a monster. So fast though, so fast. The last 2 books I read were in ebook format. The first one was Ignite by Lily Paradise. I have to say so far that's the worst book I've read all year. So, I mean, you know, so far. I gave it a 1 out of 5 stars. I'm sorry, but, you know, I dislike that book so much more than I disliked Delirium by Lauren Oliver. And you guys know how much I really dislike that book, but still that one got a 2 out of 5 out of me. There was no part in Ignite did I actually like the characters, root for a character, or anything like that. And I just thought the writing style was not the best. I couldn't click with her writing style. It was just too simple. And I know a lot of people are gonna say, oh, but you like Stephanie Meyer's, but I like the story. But Ignite, it literally felt like Lily tried so hard to make it like something else, and then it was just too far-fetched. It was just too out there, and it was just like, it was unrealistic. It was just not cute. It wasn't funny. The main protagonist, oh my god, like she was just, I wanted to kill her. I wanted to strangle her, but I couldn't. I do not like the love interest. He's like, whatever. The only cute character in that entire freaking book was Emma, the little girl. Other than that, I dislike the book completely. I do not recommend it to anyone. I really don't. But I will read, what's her next book? Volition. Give her another try in the far future. The other ebook I read this month was My Sister's Grave by Robert Dugoni. I don't know if I pronounced that right. I'm sorry if I didn't. I give it a 4.5 out of 5 stars. It was good. I love mystery, and it had everything that I wanted. The ending was like just perfect for it. I really enjoyed it. I freaking loved it. It's about a woman, Crosswhite. I think that's her name. Like, it's her last name. Detective Crosswhite. Her sister went missing 20 years prior to present day, and they find a body. It happens to be her, and that's where everything just takes off. I don't want to say anything more than that, because that's like literally the first chapter is that. Super good. The thing about mysteries, and I'm actually going to be doing a video about them, is they're not fast-paced books, and they're not like these action-packed all the time. Like, a lot of the mysteries I read are very slow, gradual. The whole point of it is the suspense of who killed who or who's going to die next type thing. But I thought Robert did an amazing job with that, and I just truly loved it. And I actually read, and I'm probably going to read more tonight, but I am 70 pages into Love, Rosie by Cecilia Ahern. It's so cute so far. And I love that this is in like letter format, like instant messaging, emails, like things like that. It's super cool. But that's how the whole book is. And I'm just like, oh, because I loved the movie. And the book is slightly different from the movie, but I gotta say they're both good so far in their own ways. Like, I love the movie. It's amazing. So I'll definitely be not finishing it tonight, because what's today? Is today the last? Yes, today is the 31st, and I'm uploading it on the 31st. But I'll probably read a little bit more. So yeah, I'm actually going to go film my TBR for April, and I'll see you guys in a minute, because you know those videos go up the same day, or maybe they don't. If it doesn't go up today, just know it will definitely be up tomorrow, Wednesday, April 1st. Yeah, I'm all over the place. I'm sorry, my mind's still not working correctly. But I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! About a woman. It starts off with a woman who, no, that's horrible. The next book that I read was like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. The last book I read, well, actually, it was not the last book I read, Stephanie, because the last book you read was, you're still reading it. The next,